So, Alex back. Today is the first day where I can actually start including shakes as part of my liquid. For the past 3 days since I was in the hospital, so Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I've been having clear liquids. So we're talking basically water, Crystal Light, Jello, a little bit of broth. Like I said, when I was in the hospital, the kind of stuff they serve in there, which I don't even understand, and I ended up getting in an argument with the nurse about it almost. They come and serve you something like Jello, which has basically no nutrition value at all. Maybe a tiny bit of protein. I'm not sure about that. But Jello is basically worthless. And then they also serve you Crystal Light, which it's just flavored water, so no nutrition in that. And the final thing they give is their broth. But really, their broth shouldn't be called broth. It should be called salt water. There's stuff that they serve in the hospital, which still mystifies me, is essentially a ramen packet, which to me is probably worse than having nothing. I'd rather just keep going with water, because if they're trying to just give me a diverse amount of stuff to have during that time, it's all about the same. I'd rather just keep drinking my water. And actually, that is a whole nother subject as well that I should talk about. But I want to get back to what we were speaking about at first, which is the fact that I am now able to have protein shakes. And I need to start for this first week with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of protein shake per meal. So I'm going to go ahead and show what it is that I'm taking as of right now. Now, I also mentioned this in my previous video, but I've been saving this specifically for after I had surgery, as opposed to the little hemp things that I was taking. I'll probably continue to take those much later in the time frame, but for now, when I have a small stomach and I need as much nutrients as possible for everything I'm doing, I'm going to go with the stuff that my doctor gave me. So here it is right here. It's called iMetabolic. That's the company that he runs that makes the food products. And it's really cool. All the proceeds from it go to research and development efforts to further the process of making bariatric surgery easier and faster and better. And that's cool. Hopefully it'll help other people make this journey as well. But what I wanted to talk about is the nutritional value. You can see on here, it's got a whole lot of stuff. Hopefully you can see everything there. But at least for the first couple weeks, this is what I plan on going with. And I have yet to taste it. So, yeah, the coughs are still hurting. I have a feeling a lot of it has to do with the anesthesia, probably still coming up. I think that's also maybe a little bit of what happens with the shoulder pain. But I have mixed this up in a little blender bottle. And I did about a half scoop of this stuff, and the reason for that is normally you make a shake and you want like at least 8 to 12, 16 ounces possibly, plus like a full scoop of shake powder. But because I'm just starting to introduce it and my stomach is still very fragile, 2 to 3 tablespoons is what's recommended. So to make a good shake, that's not going to happen. How are you going to make a 2 to 3 tablespoon shake? So what was advised to me, and what makes sense to me anyways, is to just go ahead and make a standard shake, and you take a couple sips, and then you put it away and use it later. So that's what I'm going to do. I have made this with 8 ounces of soy milk, so that'll help with a little bit of protein as well. And this is banana flavor that I'm trying. So here we go. Let's try it out. That is actually super tasty. Very, very good. Yeah, that's awesome. I was a little worried that it was going to taste bad. I've heard a lot of stuff on different groups about, people getting sick of different protein powders and all the different things they got to do in meal replacement shakes. But that could be a lot of taste changing. But I think this stuff is fantastic, and I would not mind buying more of it. Or definitely checking out some more of the stuff he's got. So yeah. That's how much I'm having. If I need a little more later, then I'll have a snack, just like I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to be snacking every 2 to 3 hours, depending. Probably a little more so later down the road. But for now, this is the first time I'm having this. So we will see how it ends up affecting me and my stomach. Hopefully it works out well.